Naturally, there's been a lot of attention on the Virginia governor's race recently. It's probably the most important election on the ballot this Tuesday. However, I want to talk a minute about the New York City mayor's election and the New York City citywide elections. On Tuesday, Eric Adams, the Democratic nominee for mayor, will be elected mayor. And his victory will be totally expected, but will also provide fodder for the narrative of the left wing of the Democratic Party has been defeated, Eric Adams is a moderate, the woke left doesn't have any political power, etc., etc. And this is basically what the mainstream punditry says, no matter what. If Bernie Sanders were elected president, they would say, this proves that the left doesn't have any power, this is their last hurrah, they could only elect an old dude. However, let's look a little bit under the hood at what's happening in New York City. And I want to turn your attention to the comptroller's race, where a progressive named Brad Lander, who was not expected to win early on, won the primary very handily not by hiding from his progressive credentials, but by highlighting his progressive credentials. If you lived in New York, you would have thought Elizabeth Warren and AOC were his running mates, and yet he won easily. And Brad is perhaps the most progressive person for his moment to be elected citywide in New York City history. Jumaane Williams, the public advocate, will win in a landslide. He's a real progressive too. So the left wing of the Democratic Party is much stronger in New York than much of the punditry and the media would like you to think.